This collection is a compilation of Albert Einstein's thoughts, a mosaic of wisdom that interweaves his ideas on learning, imagination, humility, and living a meaningful life. Einstein emphasizes the importance of using one's mind actively rather than passively consuming information, arguing that critical thinking and creativity are fundamental to avoiding mental complacency. In his view, logic is a useful tool, but imagination is a boundless force that transcends the limits of conventional thinking. Among his musings, Einstein reflects on the nature of wisdom and success, suggesting that real value lies not in fame or wealth, but in a life devoted to the pursuit of understanding and service to others. His thoughts convey that while formal education provides a foundation, true wisdom emerges through a continuous, lifelong quest to deepen one's understanding of the world. Einstein's view on solitude shifts over time. As a young man, he found solitude painful, but with maturity, he saw it as a nurturing space for creativity and self-reflection. His philosophy on life and miracles urges us to approach existence with a sense of wonder. We can either see nothing as extraordinary or view every moment as a miracle in itself. He simplifies complex concepts, advocating that if we cannot explain something to a child, we likely don't fully grasp it ourselves. He warns against separating science and spirituality, believing that one without the other is incomplete. Science without ethics is dangerous, while religion without reason becomes blind belief. The analogy of life as a bicycle ride reinforces his belief in resilience and momentum. Balance comes from moving forward, not standing still. He also acknowledges his own intellectual perseverance, noting that tenacity, rather than raw intelligence, often leads to success. For children, he prescribes fairy tales, suggesting that storytelling cultivates intelligence and curiosity. Einstein values learning through mistakes, underscoring that failure is part of innovation. The clever solve problems, the wise avoid them. He urges persistence, believing that true failure only comes from giving up. For him, intelligence isn't about what one knows, but about one's adaptability and openness to change. A consistent theme in his reflections is his concern for human apathy. He sees the world as endangered not by evil but by passivity in the face of wrongdoing, suggesting that the indifferent are as harmful as the malicious. In a similar vein, he advocates kindness as the key to personal happiness. By uplifting others, we find contentment ourselves. Einstein celebrates independence and self-growth, particularly for women, suggesting that those who walk alone may explore uncharted territory. Transformation requires letting go of one's current self to allow for growth into the person one could become. He argues that success and fulfillment lie in aligning oneself with a purpose rather than chasing transient pleasures or possessions. Time itself becomes fluid in his perspective. He rarely thinks of the future, suggesting that life unfolds as it should. In problem-solving, he values contemplation over immediate action, recommending that one spend most of the time understanding a problem before jumping to solutions. True wisdom, he argues, comes from knowing what to avoid, particularly in each stage of life: youthful impulsiveness, middle-aged hostility, and elderly greed. For Einstein, intuition is invaluable, a guiding force that balances knowledge and reason. This belief extends to how he interacts with others, as he treats all people, whether they be janitors or university presidents, with equal respect. Ultimately, imagination stands as his hallmark of intelligence, an enduring theme throughout his reflections.